Good evening and welcome. As we begin this evening's program, I kindly invite you to turn off all cell phones, tablets, and other electronic devices. I am pleased to introduce Brother Thomas Puccio, our Director of Missions Integration, who will begin this evening's ceremony with an opening prayer. Would everyone please be standing?
Thank you, Grace. Good evening, everybody. Well, it's always a great evening when we can celebrate the wonderful achievements and hard work of all of our terrific students. So it's with great thanksgiving this evening that we praise the giver of all gifts, our God. We pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Loving God, we thank you for the blessings that you pour into our lives each day, for all of the grace you give to each of us. This evening especially, we thank you for the presence of those gathered here, the distinguished, soon-to-be inducted members of the Brother Gilbert chapter of the National Honor Society. In their fidelity to the mission of Malden Catholic through scholarship, leadership, character, and service, they are a vital gift to the school, and we're very thankful for them. Please continue to bless them. Bless also all their families, whom we thank for their loving support and care. And please bless all of our dedicated Malden Catholic faculty, staff, coaches who have inspired and guided them. May we journey together with faith, hope, and love, and so build your kingdom here at Malden Catholic and beyond. We remember before you also, Lord, those in need both around our world, in Turkey, Syria, Ukraine, as well as in our local communities. In particular, please grant repose to Sebastian Robinson of Andover and bestow consolation to those in the St. John's Prep community, our fellow Zavarian Brothers sponsored school, who mourn his tragic death. In confidence and in thanks, we praise you and pray these things through Jesus our brother and St. Francis Xavier. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem, this evening performed by M.L. Jacob, a member of our chorus under the direction of Dr. Laura Tamagini.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner...
Administration, faculty, family, friends, and renewing and new members. Tonight we recognize 82 new and outstanding students who have proficiently demonstrated traits required of all those in National Honor Society. Membership in the Brother Gilbert chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the qualities of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Qualities that are held in high esteem by scholastic institutions throughout our country. How can one best describe a student who belongs to the National Honor Society? For purposes of definition, members of the National Honor Society are well-rounded, determined, and highly motivated. Valued by their peers and teachers, they seem to seize every opportunity granted by the school. Most simply stated, members of the National Honor Society make a difference. How do Malden Catholic students make a difference? In an effort to raise student consciousness of the trials and tribulations that face those living in our own communities and beyond, students in our school's chapter of the National Honor Society participate in a variety of charitable endeavors. Over the past years, especially in pre-COVID years, the Society has collected new books and distributed them to local nurseries, kindergartens, and elementary school programs, filled Halloween bags and Thanksgiving and Easter baskets for the needy in conjunction with Bread of Life, granted Christmas in the City wishes, and purchased bicycles and donated them to the Department of Children and Families in our area during the holiday season. As always, we have spent countless hours tutoring our peers and are happy to share our talents with those around us. We are proud of these altruistic endeavors and hope that these giving tendencies that we have developed, both as Malden Catholic students and members of the National Honor Society, will continue as we move on with our lives. As co-president of our students' chapter of the National Honor Society, I ask each of you, both renewing officers and new members, take a moment to reflect upon your roles at Malden Catholic High School. Don't underestimate your worth. Though your impact at our school and community may appear insignificant at times, we must remember that our diligence and dedication will someday pay off. We have chosen to stand apart from hundreds of other students who attend our school. We have opted for more challenging and demanding courses of study in the hopes that we will make a difference in our own lives. We are confident that as members of the Brother Gilbert chapter of the National Honor Society, we will in turn make a difference in the lives of others. I now call upon Ms. Angela Lee, our advisor, to introduce the Society's officers who will discuss the qualities necessary for the National Honor Society membership.
Good evening. The Brother Gilbert chapter of our school's National Honor Society recognizes those students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Our chapter not only acknowledges these students for their accomplishments, but also challenges them to develop further through active involvement in school activities and community service. In recognizing and honoring students who have excelled academically, we hope that others in our school will be inspired to strive for excellence as well. I am most pleased to serve as moderator for the 167 renewing and new members of the Society who have and will continue to make their families and our school proud. We hope that this evening is as enjoyable for you as it is for us. Before the candle lighting ceremony begins, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our co-president and this evening's facilitator, Grace D'Amico. A resident of Malden, Massachusetts, Grace attended St. Patrick's School in Stoneham before coming to Malden Catholic. Grace might be best described as a poster child for scholarship, leadership, service, and character. As an officer and member of our school's Honor Society, she continues to embody and share these values with her peers, teachers, school, administrators, family, and community members. While at MC, Grace, a St. Francis Xavier Scholar and a St. Michael's Book Award recipient, is a Zavarian Brothers sponsored school senior leader. She is also the founder of Lancers United, a student ambassador, a freshman homeroom leader, and a Quiz Bowl question team leader. In her spare time, Grace manages to coach a boys' youth basketball team. Thank you, Grace. At this time, I call your attention to the one lighted candle on the stage. This candle represents the society's torch, the symbol of the eternal light of knowledge. The candles that surround it and bear no flames represent leadership, scholarship, service, and character. Our officers will explain the significance of each candle and the quality that it represents. Rosario Turco, our co-president, is a resident of Winthrop, Massachusetts. He attended Immaculate Conception School in Revere before coming to Malden Catholic. Committed to learning, Rosario is an exemplar of diligence and effort. He always gives his best regarding any impending reward. A young man of impeccable character, Rosario strives to make the right choices day after day. Like other National Honor Society officers, Rosario, a recipient of the Dartmouth College Book Award, is involved in all aspects of student life. A St. Francis Xavier Scholar, Rosario is a 4-year member of the varsity swim team, a 2-year member of the cross-country team, and editor-in-chief of the Broadcasting Club. Additionally, he interned at MIT's Moon Project for the past 2 years, earned a silver medal on the National Italian exam, and is a confirmation team leader at St. Michael's Parish. Tonight, Rosario will speak on the quality of scholarship. Following his speech, he will light the candle representing scholarship from the flame of the eternal light of knowledge. Rosario?
Good evening. Good evening. Merriam-Webster defines scholarship as the characters, qualities, activities, or attainments of a scholar. Everyone in this room today has demonstrated these qualities, which is why you have all received the privilege of being inducted into the Brother Gilbert chapter of the National Honor Society. The most important of these qualities is the desire to pursue education in order to benefit oneself and our greater community. Being a scholar is not simply attaining good grades. Scholarship is not an inherited quality, but one that is born and nurtured as a result of responsibility, diligence, and dedication. Scholars have a constant desire to continue learning and bettering themselves for the greater good. A scholar is willing to spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultured and educated mind. In my own opinion, the best way to continue this thirst for knowledge is by setting goals for yourself and surpassing those aims. I have a story to share with you all that exemplifies this quality in my own experience. I should note, I share this story with permission of my dad. My dad is a Malden Catholic graduate himself, so I always knew that I would be attending MC after middle school. During his time at MC, my dad was the student body president. One conversation about MC, my dad mentioned that he had not been inducted into the National Honor Society himself. However, all of the other members of the student council had been. When you graduate as a member of the Honor Society, you are given a cord to wear that shows your membership. In order to make him fit in with the rest of the group, he was given a placebo cord. It became an ongoing joke between the two of us, but on that day I decided that I would be inducted into the National Honor Society, and last year I was. This year I decided that being inducted was not enough, and I wanted to run for president. To be able to set a goal for yourself and follow through with it is one of those qualities that will continue throughout the rest of your life. Scholarship does not end with high school. Whether you go to college or join the workforce, you must continue to learn. Having the drive to pursue knowledge is a trait that very few people have, so do not give up on this. Continue to set goals for yourself. Continue to pursue knowledge. Continue being scholars. I would like to congratulate you all for your efforts up to this point. Being a member of the National Honor Society is a privilege awarded to few. I urge you to never be satisfied with your current body of knowledge and continue the pursuit of learning. Now, I would like to leave you with these words from a scholar himself, Dr. Seuss. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the the more places you'll go. Thank you all for your kind attention. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Rosario. Olivia Goff, our co-treasurer, lives in Wakefield, Massachusetts. She attended Galvin Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. Olivia truly embodies all of the qualities that a National Honor Society member should possess. She can always be counted on to lend support to any and all school offerings. A recipient of the Rochester Institute of Technology Book Award, Olivia is also a St. Francis Xavier Scholar, a Quiz Bowl coordinator, and the captain of the varsity tennis team. Olivia will attend Boston College in the fall. Tonight, Olivia will speak on the quality of leadership. Following her speech, she will light the candle representing leadership from the flame of the eternal light of knowledge. Olivia?
Leadership is about stepping outside of one's comfort zone, taking initiative to go the extra mile. Leadership requires an expression of confidence, a passion for motivating others, and perseverance through inevitable challenges. Lifelong skills such as critical thinking, decision-making, and adaptability are also essential in effective leadership and are learned over time through a hard-working and determined mindset. These qualities and skills are not easily achieved and take time and patience to be developed. The quality of leadership, so impressive and valuable, is greatly needed in everyday life. Leaders are those who inspire others to achieve to their fullest potential, while continuously seeking to improve upon themselves at the same time. Leaders have a desire to learn from past experiences, as they are on a constant search for discovering who they are in order to serve others. So, how does someone become a leader? Often, there is a preconceived notion that only someone of a certain personality type is equipped to lead. However, this is false. Acts of leadership are everywhere, both in public and in private, as they are ways in which individuals lead, differ from person to person. For example, one may take initiative in a group project, leading their classmates in order to contribute to the group's overall success. However, another, within the same group, may subtly take it upon themselves to offer help to their classmate on a part of the project that they are seemingly struggling with. Although these forms of leadership are different, both actions are equally meaningful. Leaders as individuals may be polar opposites in terms of personal characteristics, but where their qualifications as leaders meet is in the belief and confidence that they have within themselves. With this being said, the possibilities for becoming effective leaders are at our disposal. So, make the most out of every situation and make the small, seemingly insignificant moments meaningful. Look for opportunities and lessons to be learned within small occurrences. Take charge without waiting for other people, searching for the right timing, or assuming that everything will fall into place. Do not wait to feel ready enough or until every question is answered to step outside of your comfort zone. Learn from making mistakes and embracing challenges, but continue to prevail with excitement and new perspectives. In order to be completely present in leading and serving others, we have to understand that everything does not have to be fully understood, but rather fully experienced in every possible direction that life will take us. Thank you.
Robert Hackley, our co-vice president, hails from Medford, Massachusetts, and attended St. Agnes School in Arlington. A recipient of the Stonehill College Book Award, Robert is a St. Francis Xavier Scholar and member of the state championship mock trial team. He is also a 4-year member of the swim and cross-country teams. the latter of which awarded him Outstanding Performer and Most Valuable Runner awards, and completed internships at Foster Walker and DeMarco Law Firm and Dubly Labrante Financial Analysts. This evening, Robert will speak on the quality of service. Following his speech, he will light the candle representing service from the flame of the eternal light of knowledge. Robert?
Good evening. Service is an essential part of the Brother Gilbert chapter of the National Honor Society and at the core of our Malden Catholic High School community. Service comes in countless forms. It can range from spending days building houses in a place of need to simply helping a classmate understanding a concept that they're having difficulty with. Service is so important because it provides each of us with a chance to impact another person's life without even comprehending how large of an impact you've made. Making the effort to help those around you succeed and lending your own time to those who need it are extremely rewarding and important characteristics to have, especially as National Honor Society inductees. Now, when figuring out what kind of service is most impactful for you, there are a variety of options to choose from. For some, small and consistent acts of service are the most fulfilling. By doing this, you allow yourself to see the impact that your actions have on those around you. And on the other hand, some may find that being more disconnected from the beneficiaries of their service is more fulfilling. To fully comprehend your own definition of service, it is important that you experiment in different fields to make your service fulfilling. Zavarian values are extremely prevalent in service. First, you must possess humility. In a fast-moving world where you do not have much free time, taking your own valuable time to help another is the definition of humility. Giving a portion of our own time allows us to grow in humility, making our service more impactful and more genuine. By allowing yourself to truly embrace service, you learn that service is not a chore. In fact, it is an amazing opportunity for self-growth and benefiting those around you. As previously mentioned, Malden Catholic's Zavarian values, humility, simplicity, compassion, trust, and zeal, all teach us various ways we are to serve. Simplicity emphasizes that service does not need to be a major act, but it can be something as seemingly insignificant as helping someone get up. Without even thinking about it, we serve one another in small, simple ways each day when we help our peers with an assignment or problem. Having compassion causes us to care for others and feel responsible to get involved when we see someone who needs assistance. Especially in group settings, we need trust to optimally perform service for others. And having zeal motivates those around you to follow and serve with all of these same values. With these traits in mind, we must carry out the mission of the Zavarian brothers and Theodore James Ryken and continue to value and perform service each and every day. Service is a lifelong journey. If you're anything like me, you originally saw service as a requirement when you got to MC. You might have even complained about how many hours of your time it was going to take. I know I saw 95 hours senior year. I groaned. But as you all are inducted into the National Honor Society, I hope you've come to realize that service is an amazing opportunity for self-growth. As St. Francis de Sales puts it, there is nothing small but in the service of God. No matter how small or insignificant an act may seem, serving others, and therefore serving God, is extremely impactful, not only for you, but for those around you. As members of the National Honor Society, you must reflect this pillar of service in your everyday lives. As you continue on your journey at Malden Catholic, carry on this opportunity that we call service and incorporate it into your daily life, and you will see the amazing effect that you have on others and yourself. And finally, as you continue your life beyond Malden Catholic and the National Honor Society, I strongly encourage you to continue your journey of service and reap the benefits. Thank you for your time.
Neve McCumsky, our co-secretary, resides in Somerville, Massachusetts, and attended Prospect Hill Academy. Over the past 4 years, Neve has immersed herself in all things Malden Catholic. A recipient of the Stonehill College Book Award, Neve was a freshman homeroom leader, a member of the varsity outdoor track team, and the recipient of an award on the National Spanish exam. She also represented Malden Catholic at the annual XBSS retreat and organized a breast cancer awareness fundraiser. Tonight, Neve will speak on the quality of character. Following her speech, she will light the candle representing character from the flame of the eternal light of knowledge. Neve?
Anne Frank once said, "Human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness." People are just people, and all people have faults and shortcomings, but all of us are born with basic goodness. Character is defined as the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. Character is one of the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society. Every one of you here has illustrated the character expected of a National Honor inductee. In today's society, many people are judged based on their character. Media puts excessive standards and pressures on those with strong character. Many of us are influenced by what we see on television, in movies, and on social media. Our exposure to negative behavior becomes socially accepted as the new normal. In today's world, you might feel tempted to cheat, lie, steal, or manipulate your way to a successful life. Do not be tempted to do so. Character cannot be developed in a heartbeat. Only through experiences of adversity and challenge can the soul be stronger, more motivated, and more successful. The word character comes from the Greek meaning to make a mark. Your character is your mark on the world. We can all use moral traits, unique qualities, and individual attributes to make the world a better place. The first piece in growing a good character is identifying our flaws and imperfections. We all have them. But change begins once you are fully aware of them. Our character defines us. When we judge someone, we typically judge them based on their character. For example, when we see someone always doing the right thing, helping others, being academically honest, etc., we classify them as a person of high standards and ethics. On the other hand, if we see someone consistently doing wrong things, cheating, lying, we classify them as having a shallow character and having a pessimistic outlook. These judgments are made within seconds. We, not even knowing if we are right or wrong. We are already influenced by how we feel about that person. If we are so quick to judge others based on their character, why do many of us fail to judge ourselves based on our own character? We frequently judge ourselves based on our accomplishments, mistakes, and performance, but we must question our honesty, integrity, and ethics in achieving our goal. Instead of judging others so quickly, take a closer look at yourselves. I bet every one of you will find something you were not expecting. You might realize either that it's time for a few changes or that you are proud of your character. As I close, I advise you to stop these 4 things we all fall in the habit of doing. First, stop attempting simply to make your parents happy. Stand up for what you are genuinely passionate about. Second, stop fearing rejection and failure. Regretting what could have been done is a burden, compared to a few seconds of embarrassment. Say how you feel and do what you fear. Third, do not waste time trying to find yourself instead of creating yourself. Purpose does not just hit you over the head in one day. You need to bring meaning to life based on your character. Fourth, stop trying to please everyone. If you try to make everyone happy by changing who you are to fit their needs, you will not be happy. Overall, no matter who you are or what you want, you must understand that tomorrow does not have to be like yesterday. Stop letting your past determine your present and future. You have the choice today to develop your character in any way you want. Thank you.
At this time in the program, our actual induction ceremony begins. We would first like to acknowledge the 85 renewing senior members who are not joining us this evening. Our co-secretary, Douglas Goodwin, will happily read their names, but before he does so, I'd like to take a moment to say a few words about Douglas. Douglas, our co-secretary, resides in Revere, Massachusetts, and attended Susan B. Anthony Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. If asked to describe Douglas in a few words, I would say that he excels, serves, leads, and succeeds. Truly, he has a thirst for both challenge and accomplishment. The recipient of the Rochester Institute of Technology Book Award for Innovation and Creativity, Douglas, a St. Francis Xavier Scholar, is also a U. O'Brien Ambassador. Additionally, he received a Coaches Award and a Commitment to Excellence Award as a member of the football team and completed internships with Fitness Together, the FBI, and Wentworth Institute of Technology.
Renewing senior members: Iola Adeleke, Gabriella Andujar, Angelina Ang, Iram Anim, Aiden Baladin, Sophia Barshard, Anastasia Barad, Daniel Bethlendi, Tyler Boucher, Cameron Booten, Sadie Bowden, Joshua Burke, Michael Cagno, Jaden Castano, Sophia Cavuto, Ivan Compress, Jaden Crafts, Laura Dalto, Grace D'Amico, Isabella De La Gala, Paige D'Arcy Prete, Jared DeSimone, Teresa Diaz, Lucas Donahue, Alexa Davali, Sarah Dufat, Alondra Enciso Torres, Katie Arazo, Christopher Femino, Lily Flynn, Melissa Gallego, Olivia Goff, Brianna Lise Gomez, Douglas Goodwin, Amaya Griffin, Robert Hackley, Alexis Handy, Ryan Hanscom, Olivia Hart, Daniel Hiltz, Julia Cruz, Emma LaFontaine, Zachary Laverdure, Timothy Lepore, Mateus Lima, Josh Lepresti, Chang Zhang Liu, Kayla Louise Jaquez, Loriana Luongo, Anya McCumsky, Neve McCumsky, Chloe McDonald, Nicholas Martinez, Alex Mosqueda, Kimberly Nguyen, Lily Nguyen, Frankie Pimentel, Gia Polchi, Diego Portal, Sachita Paddle, Patrick Radosha, Madeline Ragucci, Ashley Reardon, Anthony Rangone, Elena Rotundo, Nicholas Sampataro, Bernardo Sanchez, Rylan Scaglione, Robert Scapiccio, Bridget Scabelli, Connor Saley, Kayla Sullivan, Olivia Sullivan, Brianna Tong, Isaac Toscano, Ethan Tracy, Jonathan Tran, Preston Tully, Rosario Terco, Nicole Uribe Lopez, Marjorie Welton, Janisa Zaimi, Brendan Zink, Daniel Zizza, Matthew Zabricki.
New candidates for membership will now be called forth. Short biographies of these new members will be read as they cross the stage to pick up membership pins, cards, certificates, and gifts from our division leaders, Mr. Robert Bacchino and Ms. Jean Lynch-Galvin. Please hold your applause until the names and biographies of all new members are read.
Amel Jacob. Amel is a resident of Malden. She attended St. Anthony's School before coming to MC. While at MC, Amel is one of the main soloists of the Godspell musical production, was one of 2 recipients of the Excellence in Music Award, and was voted lead counselor of her church youth group. Mia Mitchell. Mia resides in Medford, and before coming to Malden Catholic, she was a student at Arlington Catholic. While at MC, Mia was the MVP of the varsity softball team, the Defensive Player of the Year for the varsity basketball team, and also captain of the basketball team. Your junior inductees. Tessa Hearn. Tess, a resident of Melrose, attended the Melrose Veterans Memorial Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Tess was a founder of MC for Earth, a member of the girls varsity lacrosse team, and also a member of the girls varsity field hockey team. Juliana Angioni. Juliana resides in Wilmington. She was a student at Wilmington Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Juliana has been selected for a law internship, was a member of both the inaugural girls and field hockey teams, and was a recipient for an award on the National Spanish exam. Alyssa Babineau. Alyssa, a resident of Malden, attended St. Mary the Annunciation before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Alyssa has been part of the cheer team and has participated in the Make-A-Wish Club. Dia Vachawati. Dia, hailing from Stoneham, attended St. Patrick's School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Dia has been a star attorney in mock trial, president of the History and Culture Society, and the recipient of a gold medal for the National Roman Civilization exam. Teresa Barbiero. Teresa makes home in Revere and attended Chever's Catholic before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, she has been a member of the Green Team, took a part in Habitat for Humanity, and is also in the Make-A-Wish Club. Jessica Burles. Jessica, a Malden resident, attended Chever's Catholic before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Jessica participated in the MIT Summer Internship, co-founded the Get Real Club, and was captain of the varsity indoor track team. Jackson Brady. Jackson resides in Methuen and attended St. Michael's School in North Andover before coming to Malden Catholic. Jackson volunteers as a youth Bible leader, helping young campers learn about God. Jackson is a 3-sport varsity athlete, participating in cross-country, swimming, and tennis, while also being a member of the drama club. Jackson also volunteers in his community through Debbie's Treasure Chest and the Arlington neighborhood programs. Rachel Burke. Rachel, hailing from Saugus, attended St. Mary's in Melrose before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Rachel has been a part of the Make-A-Wish Club, the Crystal 99 newspaper, and the Amore Club.
Rocco Carbone. Rocco resides in Medford and attended McGlynn Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. Rocco is a first-degree black belt. He was a gold medal winner for the National Spanish Exam and a St. Francis Xavier Scholar. Rocco also volunteers at the Tanner Closet in Woburn. Nicholas Carmona. Nicholas resides in Revere and attended Excel Academy before coming to Malden Catholic. Nicholas was recognized for his service at the Revere Food Hub Pantry. As a member of the junior varsity baseball team, Nicholas was awarded the Best Infielder of the Year award in his sophomore year. Shelby Connors. Shelby, a resident of Linfield, attended St. Mary's of the Annunciation before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Shelby was the co-founder of MC for Earth, a member of the Chemistry Club, and a St. Francis Xavier Scholar. Robert Crivello. Robert resides in Saugus and attended Our Lady of the Assumption School before coming to Malden Catholic. Robert helped organize and lead a group of MC students to volunteer at No Child Goes Hungry, a nonprofit organization. Robert also has played basketball, football, and rugby during his time at Malden Catholic. Caillou Cruz. Caillou lives in Medford and attended Chevres Catholic before coming to MC. Caillou is a St. Francis Xavier Scholar. Caillou speaks 4 languages and has received the National Spanish Exam's silver medal twice. Caillou also works as a pharmacist assistant. Julian Curran. Julian resides in Linfield and attended Linfield Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. Julian was a member of the varsity track team during his freshman and sophomore years. He was elected to senior leadership at his summer camp and has received adult and pediatric CPR and AED certification from the American Red Cross. Antonia DiZoglio. Antonia is a Wilmington resident. Before coming to Malden Catholic, she attended Wilmington Middle School. While at MC, Antonia has been captain of both the varsity ice and field hockey teams and is a member of the varsity lacrosse team. Kate Duda. Kate, hailing from Salem, attended St. John the Baptist before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Kate participated in varsity winter cheerleading, took part in the varsity golf inaugural season, and became a varsity golf tri-captain. Cloda Duffy. Cloda, making her home in Melrose, attended St. Mary of the Annunciation School before attending Malden Catholic. While at MC, Cloda was a member of the varsity soccer and outdoor track teams, coached a soccer program for youth with development disabilities, served as president of the Irish Heritage Club, and was a member of Make-A-Wish in the choir. Sienna Grace Edward. Sienna, residing in Medford, attended St. Raphael Parish School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, she has worked in mental health first aid, served at Bread of Life, and represented the Haitian Task Force in Medford. Celine Ferreira. Celine, a resident of Melrose, attended Melrose Veterans Memorial Middle School before Malden Catholic. While at MC, Celine became the vice chair of Model United Nations, vice president of the Portuguese Club, and captain of the junior varsity field hockey team.
Brady Ford. Brady resides in Stoneham and attended St. Patrick's Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. Brady is a St. Francis Xavier Scholar. Brady was also a captain of the junior varsity soccer team in his freshman and sophomore years and a 3-year member of the varsity swim team. Elizabeth Foy. Elizabeth, a resident of Reading, attended St. Joseph's School before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, she was elected for the XPSS retreat, was a St. Francis Xavier Scholar, served as a co-captain for track and basketball, and received the Dedicated Servers Campus Ministry Award, plus Ultra Award for Compassion and Silver Medal for the National Spanish Exam. Caden Francelon. Caden, who hails from Medford, attended Andrews Middle School before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Caden was voted as a Catholic Conference All-Star for soccer, made the Catholic Conference Championship for the varsity track team, and was the captain of the boys' JV soccer team in his freshman year. Grace Gunning. Grace, a resident of Medford, attended St. Raphael before attending Malden Catholic. While at MC, Grace participated in the MIT Moon Project internship program, was a religious education teacher's assistant for St. Raphael Parish CCD, and is currently enrolled in the Japanese Language School of Greater Boston, where she is in their Level 3 program. Jiang Yi Guo. Jiang Yi, a resident of Everett, attended Pilgrim Lutheran before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Jiang Yi received the President's Education Award and completed community service. Ann Harrington. Ann, a resident of Malden, was a student at Melrose Middle School before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Anne became the varsity volleyball captain, a Catholic Conference All-Star for volleyball, and a gold medalist on the National Latin exam. Mariana Incapie. Mariana, a resident of Revere, attended East Boston Central Catholic School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, she became the varsity cross-country and varsity indoor track captain, co-counselor of the 30-Day Challenge Club, and junior representative of the Spirit Club. Patrick Council. Patrick, who hails from Wilmington, attended Wilmington Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Patrick placed 8th in his category at the DECA regional competition and qualified for states, made varsity hockey, and completed the Youth with Impact internship. Catherine Igo. Catherine, a resident of Medford, attended St. Raphael School before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Catherine participated in swimming, cheer, and the 2023 March for Life. Abigail LaFontana. Abigail, residing in Melrose, attended Melrose Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, she volunteered at food drives, summer camps, softball clinics, and with mentally and physically disabled children.
Jenna LaPenta. Jenna, a resident of Melrose, attended St. Mary's School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Jenna was a St. Francis Xavier Scholar, participated in varsity cheerleading, elite competition dance at Center Stage Dance, and the Make-A-Wish Club. Annalise Lima. Annalise, a resident of Tewksbury, attended St. Teresa of the Child of Jesus School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at Malden Catholic, Annalise performed in Godspell, was the president of the Portuguese Club, and a member of the Riken Leadership Council. Yu Yao Liu. Yu Yao, a resident of Melrose, attended school in Harbin, China. While at Malden Catholic, Yu Yao earned a gold medal in men's single badminton in the Open Badminton Tournament and was a varsity tennis player, and took place in the internship program for chemistry at MIT. Theodore Lusinski. Teddy, a resident of Wakefield, attended St. Patrick's School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Teddy participated in the DECA regional competition, was a member of the Comic-Con Club, and raised money for St. Vincent de Paul. Kristen Merchant. Kristen, an Everett resident, attended the Lafayette School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Kristen was a member of the state championship mock trial team, a travel team softball captain, and the coach of the grand champion Everett Crimson Tide junior varsity team. Allie Marino. Allie hails from Saugus, and before coming to MC, she attended St. Mary's in Melrose. While at Malden Catholic, Allie was a St. Francis Xavier Scholar and a member of the girls varsity lacrosse team and Make-A-Wish Club. Julia Marino. Julia resides in Linfield and attended Linfield Middle School before attending Malden Catholic. While at MC, Julia participated in multiple dance charity events, volunteered to assist disabled children in dance, and worked as a teacher's assistant at daycare. Isabella Mazer. Isabella is a resident of Woburn and attended the Joyce School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Isabella was a member of the cheer team, won the Excellence in Digital Design Award, and was the September Lancer of the Month. Kayla McAuliffe. Kayla lives in Malden, and before attending Malden Catholic, went to Forest Hill School. While at MC, Kayla placed 7th in the Principles of Marketing Division of the DECA Regional Competition, was a 2-year member of the Malden Catholic a cappella group, and served as sophomore class vice president. Ian McCarthy. Ian, who hails from Medford, attended the School of St. Raphael, where he won the Kathy Toomey Award. While at Malden Catholic, Ian was selected for the annual XPSS retreat and qualified for the Catholic Conference Championship in the 100-meter and the 55-meter hurdles. Maureen McCobb. Maureen, a resident of Medford, attended Andrews Middle School before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Maureen was selected as captain of the field hockey team, joined the MC a cappella group, and volunteered with disabled children and adults. Jordan Meehan. Jordan resides in Malden, and before coming to Malden Catholic, she attended BV School. While at MC, Jordan received a cum laude distinction of the National Latin exam, was chosen to present at the Girls with Impact graduation, and was one of the 10 girls chosen from around the world to be part of the Hafez Gay Erkim First Republic Fellowship Program.
Shannon Moakley. Shannon hails from Peabody and attended Our Lady of the Assumption School before arriving at Malden Catholic. While at MC, Shannon participates in community service for Citizens Inn and Haver from Hunger. For performed in the musical Godspell with the MC Drama Club, and participated in community service for the MC Choir. James Mulvey. James, who hails from Melrose, attended Melrose Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, James received the Brother Dan Kremen Award on the cross-country team, attended the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Seminar, and took part in the Moon Project internship at MIT. Luna Murray. Luna is a resident of Revere, and before attending Malden Catholic, she went to Immaculate Conception in Revere. While at MC, Luna received the Student Athlete of the Year Award, was captain of the varsity basketball and cross-country teams, and she held multiple leadership roles, including the Girls Discussion Group, 30-Day Challenge Club, and the Spirit Club. Cullen Mastone. Cullen, who hails from Medford, attended Andrews Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Cullen was a STEM Fair regional representative, received the Plus Ultra Zeal Award, and was also a member of the varsity lacrosse team. Sophie Myung. Sophie lives in Medford and attended Andrews Middle School. While at MC, Sophie was captain of the soccer team and received the Lancer Award for the 2022 season. She was also a member of the chemistry club and the senior dance company at the Dance Studio of Medford. Shi Nguyen. She is a resident of Chelsea, and before coming to Malden Catholic, she attended the International School of North America. While at MC, she volunteered at the Massachusetts General Hospital. Outside MC, she won prizes for English eloquence and storytelling. Vincent Nguyen. Vincent resides in Saugus and attended Cheverus Catholic before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Vincent interned at the MIT Biomedical Research Program and at the Massachusetts State House, and was a recipient of the Silver Medal on the National Spanish Exam. Jackson Morales. Jackson resides in Medford, Malden, and attended Cheverus Catholic before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Jackson was selected for the XBSS retreat, elected as junior vice president, and was named varsity baseball captain. Sean O'Donoghue. Sean resides in Wilmington and attended Wilmington Public Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Sean was a part of the varsity lacrosse team and volunteered with children with cognitive and physical disabilities. Aurora Page. Aurora hails from Haverhill and attended Dr. Paul Nettle Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Aurora received an award on the National Italian Exam, was a member of the varsity track and soccer teams, and participated in the Get Real, Make-A-Wish, Lances United, and MC for Earth clubs. Emily Parker. Emily resides in Charlestown and went to Boston Latin School before attending Malden Catholic. While at MC, Emily participated in an MIT internship, was a member of the state champion mock trial team, and performed in Godspell. Joy Pham. Joy, a resident of Saugus, attended Our Lady of the Assumption before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Joy participated in volleyball and rugby, was an altar server at Immaculate Conception, and served as an admissions ambassador.
Kira Rice. Kira lives in Wilmington, and she was a student at Wilmington Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Kira was named a Catholic Conference All-Star for tennis, took part in the MIT Moon Project, and attained a black belt in Krav Maga. Alexander Rich. Alexander resides in Danvers and attended Holden Richmond Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic, where he received the President's Award for Educational Achievement. While at MC, Alexander was a member of the varsity hockey team. Philip Rotundo. Philip resides in Woburn and attended St. Rayfield Middle School in Medford before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Philip was a member of the varsity hockey team, volunteered with the Challenger program for Woburn Youth Hockey, and was a current member of the Make-A-Wish Club. Grace Ryan. Grace, a Medford resident, attended St. Rayfield School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Grace was a two-time Catholic Conference All-Star in cross country, was selected for the XBSS retreat, and received a gold medal on the National Spanish Exam. Therese Sansone. Taya, a resident of Melrose, was a student at Melrose Middle School. Taya was a two-year captain of the varsity swim team, receiving a Catholic Conference All-Star honors, was selected for the XBSS retreat, was a founding member of the Limbs for Life Club, and was a St. Francis Xavier Scholar. Victoria Sikensky. Victoria lives in Revere and she was a student at Immaculate Conception in Revere before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Victoria was a captain of JV cross country, the treasurer of drama club, and the first girl in MC history to run the 2-mile in track. Ishao Shan. Ishao resides in Malden and attended Our Lady's Academy in Waltham before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, he participated in the MIT Moon Project as a team leader. He's also a member of the varsity swim team and has participated in the Go Upgrade and Succeed Upgrade competitions. Daniel Shea. Daniel resides in Malden and attended Chever's Catholic before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Daniel was elected class delegate for St. Francis Xavier Scholars, was a member of the varsity golf and indoor track teams, and was a recipient of the bronze medal for the National Spanish exam. Erin Smale. Erin, a resident of Stoneham, attended St. Joseph's School in Wakefield before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Erin was a St. Francis Xavier Scholar, was named captain of the girls' soccer team, where she received the Coaches Award, and was a participant of the MIT Moon Project. Julia Smith. Julia resides in Peabody and attended Higgins Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Julia was a member of the varsity lacrosse team and the inaugural DECA team. Currently, she serves as a CCD teacher at St. Anne's Parish in Peabody, Massachusetts. Patricia Stevens. Tricia is a resident of Wilmington and attended Austin Prep before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Tricia was a varsity soccer captain, a member of the Make-A-Wish Club, and a St. Francis Xavier Scholar. Fedje Cerberus. Fedje resides in Malden and he attended St. Joseph's School prior to coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, he worked with Arizona Nursing Center as a volunteer, was a 3-year member of the soccer team, and worked extensively with the No Child Goes Hungry project. Tenzin Tashi. Tenzin, a resident of Revere, attended Garfield Middle School before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Tenzin earned the Model Bridge Excellence Award, was a member of the varsity soccer team, and completed the InSphere Artificial Intelligence program.
Stephen Tram. Stephen, a Revere resident, was a student at St. Rose School prior to attending Malden Catholic. While at MC, Stephen tutored classmates, made strong relationships with his peers in the classroom and through athletics, and taught kids about God and the importance of religion at his local church. Joseph Arias. Joseph, a resident of Malden, attended Ferryway School. While at Malden Catholic, Joseph registered his sneaker reselling business as an LLC, participated in a radio program called La Hora Spiana, and was a top 5 finisher in the Principle of Business Management and Administration for DECA Club. Giovanni Vargas. Giovanni, a Lynn resident, attended Chever's Catholic before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Giovanni earned 2nd place in the Catholic Conference in the high jump, earned the varsity football scout team player of the year, and was elected junior class president. Yolandi Vargas. Yolandi, a resident of Lynn, attended Chever's Catholic before coming to MC. While at Malden Catholic, Yolandi was junior class president, youth ambassador at the Hugh O'Brien Leadership Seminar, completed a summer internship at Fodi Law Firm, and won the Compassion Award. Joseph Viglione. Joseph, a resident of Saugus, attended Our Lady of the Assumption School prior to coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Joseph was a 3-year member of the baseball team, worked for a landscaping company, and volunteered at the Tri-City Food Drive. Ava Visconti. Ava resides in Peabody and was a student at Our Lady of Assumption before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Ava was captain of the cross-country and indoor track and outdoor track teams, participated in a women's empowerment mass, and was named Lancer of the Month during her cross-country season. Jalen Walsh. Jalen, a resident of Wilmington, attended Austin Prep before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Jalen was a member of the varsity volleyball, softball, and indoor track teams. Jalen was also a member of the inaugural DECA team. Margaret White. Margaret resides in Medford, and before coming to Malden Catholic, she attended Andrews Middle School. While at MC, Margaret was captain of the indoor track team, as well as member of the swim and outdoor track teams. Marissa Willard. Marissa lives in Malden and attended Linden STEAM Academy before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Marissa was elected junior class vice president, served as a CCD teacher at St. Joseph's Parish, and was a 3-year member of the state championship mock trial team. Young Chi Jue. Young Chi is a Melrose resident, and before coming to Malden Catholic, he attended Hangzhou Dongfang School in China. While at MC, Young Chi completed the MIT Moon Project, participated in the Model Bridge Club, and was a member of the varsity rugby team. Mary Catherine Zablocki. Mary Catherine is a resident of Revere and Wakefield. She attended St. Agnes School in Arlington before coming to Malden Catholic. While at MC, Mary Catherine was a St. Francis Xavier Scholar, participated in the biochemical engineering program with MIT professor Dr. Ariel First, and was a Bay State Games ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brother Gilbert chapter of the National Honor Society.
Before Jaden Crafts, our co-treasurer, leads all officers and new inductees in the recitation of the NHS Pledge, I'd like to share a few thoughts about him. Jaden Crafts, our co-treasurer, is a resident of Lawrence, Massachusetts. He attended Forestdale School in Malden before coming to Malden Catholic. Realizing that membership in the National Honor Society is a true mark of academic achievement, and that such achievement goes beyond any report card, Jaden also reflects the program's pillar of leadership. Jaden is the secretary of the Student Council, a varsity wrestler, and a member of La Collaborativa. Additionally, he was a member of the Quiz Bowl, Question Team, and the Crystal 99. Jaden?
I ask all officers and new members to stand and recite the pledge together. I pledge myself always to seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of my school and my community. I pledge to maintain my high scholastic standing, to hold as fundamental and worthy and untarnished character, to endeavor courageously to be a leader, and to give myself freely in service to God and to others. In so doing, I uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected.
Anya McCunsky will introduce tonight's speaker, but first, a bit about Anya. Anya McCunsky, our co-vice president, hails from Somerville, Massachusetts, and attended Prospect Hill Academy before coming to Malden Catholic. The recipient of the Brandeis Book Award, Anya founded the Lancer United Club, was a freshman homeroom leader, and served as a senior leader in the Make-A-Wish Club. She was also selected to represent Malden Catholic at the annual XBSS retreat. Anya?
Mr. Jeffrey Smith, our school principal, is a member of the MC class of 1995. He began his professional career in education at Malden Catholic in 2000, and for the past 22 years has had numerous leadership roles at the school, including Girls Division Leader, COVID-19 Task Force Leader, Assistant Principal for Student Life, a Social Studies teacher, Head Football Coach, and Interim Director of Athletics and Facilities. He is also on the Board of Trustees at Xaverian High School in Westwood, where he serves as the chair of the Education Committee. Mr. Smith has a Master of Education in School Administration from Emmanuel College and is currently enrolled in a doctoral program for educational leadership at the University of Wyoming. Perhaps, and most importantly, he is a husband to Lisa and the father to new NHS inductee Julia and freshman Caitlin.
Thank you, Anya, and thank you, Ms. Lee, for asking me to speak tonight. It is an absolute honor to be in front of you tonight to speak. I've been attending this ceremony for over 15 years now, and in that time I've heard some amazing speeches, some a little too long-winded. For those of you who know me, know that you don't have to worry about that. Similar to my pregame speeches in football or faculty meetings, I will be brief, direct, and to the point, and there may be a little humor along the way. Doesn't it seem like all great speeches have a famous quote? Speeches tonight had famous quotes. Dr. Seuss. JFK quoted Thomas Jefferson in his 1960 presidential inauguration. So why do we feel the need to quote in a a speech? Do we feel obligated to? Does it make the speaker appear smarter or add credibility to their words? I took a speech class in college, my undergrad. We had to choose one person in history and deliver a 5-minute presentation to the whole class about this person. Now, I was a history major, and I absolutely loved Sir Winston Churchill and General Grant. So could you guess who I did a speech on? Walt Disney. At 20 years old in front of my peers as the rugby player, I chose the main man who created Mickey Mouse in an amusement park for families. Why? Because he inspired me. Still does. To dream, to create, to work with others for a common purpose, and to enjoy this journey called life. You, the members of the National Honor Society, may not realize it, but you inspire others. It may be your younger siblings or your peers, but you are an inspiration to someone. Scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Some may have one quality, or two, maybe even three. But you, the members of the National Honor Society, embody all four. You are a true inspiration. Some of you are captains or leaders of your respective teams or clubs. Some of you represent student council. Some of you work jobs to pay for your books or school uniforms. Some of you train 5 to 6 days a week to make your team better. Some of you rehearse 2 to 3 hours per day to make your lines for the play. But all of you have dedicated yourself to scholarship, and all of you have great character. Now, in high school, I was a 3-sport captain. I worked to pay for my books. I swept the stairwells and cleaned the chalkboards and washed the tiles in the bathrooms here at MC. I participated in service projects. And I was a character. Maybe not necessarily in the good sense. Miss Lee, Mr. Bucchino, and Brother Puccio can attest to that. There are some parents in the audience tonight who know I was definitely a character. So when it was announced last year that I was principal, they kind of scratched their head and went, "That guy?" But I was never in the National Honor Society. I didn't have my priorities straight when it came to scholarship. My brother did, but I did not. Not until I came back to teach and attend these ceremonies did it dawn on me that I didn't fully embrace the opportunity that I was given here at Malden Catholic. You, on the other hand, have recognized that opportunity and have seized it. You understand that scholarship, leadership, character, and service are extremely important, and each one just as important as the other. You inspire those around you to be better, to work hard, and to strive to be the very best version of themselves that they can be. And I want to tell you something. You inspire me. You inspire me to be better, to be the best principal I can be. In my second year of my doctoral program, I have a perfect 4.0. The same guy who didn't deserve to be in the National Honor Society 30 years ago. That sounds awful, 30 years, sorry. But you inspire me to study, to learn, to evolve. And as you go into your senior year, or when you go off to college, you must know it will be hard, and times will get tough. But I encourage you to find your inspiration, your reason. In order to do that, I offer this quote by none other than Walt Disney. First, think. Second, believe. Third, dream. And finally, dare. But I'd like to add to that. Think in the classroom. Believe in yourself. Dream of your future. And dare to achieve that dream. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. At this time, I call upon our school's president, Mr. John Thornburg, who will offer closing remarks.
Well,
Well, it's been quite an evening. We learned a lot about the students we inducted. We've learned that Malden Catholic has a promising future, and so does the world with our students who are in our National Honor Society. Can we congratulate our students one more time? This evening would not be possible with the very special person that runs the smoothest ceremonies at Malden Catholic, and I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Mrs. Angela Lee for all her hard work and the great job she does. Malden Catholic has a lot of history. Mr. Smith is a perfect example of that, as well as Mr. Bacchino. I read a story recently about a young person who also attended a Xaverian school. He was born right in Somerville here, and he had two great loves. One was his faith, and the other one was baseball. He decided he'd go into education, and he became a math and science teacher and taught in Xaverian schools, also coaching baseball. His goal, to have a quote, was to sanctify himself and pilot youth in safety and virtue on the road to eternity. He possessed a great heart as a servant leader and exemplified all of the character traits of a student in the National Honor Society. He was cheerful, humorous, a great speaker, but even a better listener. He established himself in the classroom and in the athletic field, making a difference in the lives of others. He had an uncanny knack for understanding and guiding young people to success. One day, out on the baseball field, he saw a young boy named George. George was playing catcher. He didn't have on any catching equipment. He was only wearing blue overalls. George was left-handed, but did not own a left-handed glove. So he put a right-handed glove on and tried to do the best he could. But one thing that our teacher noticed was George could throw the ball faster than anyone else, and when George came up to the plate, he usually hit a home run. So he took George to a coach who had connections, and he said, "Give this young man a chance." Well, the coach looked at George, and back then, a term for a young man who was trying out something new was to be a babe. So he said, "You brought another babe." And George Herman Ruth heard that and took on that name, Babe Ruth. So our young man, who was a teacher, made the difference in the life of a young man along with others. Now, he continued to teach and make differences in the lives of others and made an impact wherever he went. He was much like a student in the National Honor Society. A quote was, "There was always a little of him here, a little of him there, and all of him everywhere," for everything he did. He eventually was called to lead a school and be their first principal. The school was called Immaculate Reception High School. It was an all-boys school opening in 1932 in Malden, Massachusetts. Later it was known as Boys Catholic, and you might know it today as Malden Catholic. And you know the name of this man because he's on your program tonight. His name was Brother Gilbert. He passed away in 1947 while he was praying. His funeral was attended by thousands because he had made such a difference. They found a poem in his belongings that went like this: "Lord, help me to live from day to day in such a self-forgetful way that even when I kneel to pray, my prayer shall be for others. Help me in all the work I do, ever to be sincere and true, and know that all I do is for you, must be done for others. And when my work on earth is done, and my new work in heaven begun, may I forget the crown I've won while thinking of others." Brother Gilbert, his name is on our National Honor Society because this is not just a regular National Honor Society, which is pretty special, but the Brother Gilbert chapter. And that's who we hope you aspire to be, a man who went off and made a difference in the lives of others because of his faith in his love to serve our Lord. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thornburg. This concludes our induction ceremony. We thank our parents, family, friends, administration, faculty, and staff for your caring support of our members and our school throughout the year. Enjoy the remainder of your evening and do not forget to join us for some light refreshments.
Inductees, I need you to stand up, take a quick picture. Hey, look right here. 1, 2, 3, big smile. Hold them out like that.